Today I'm going to paint a chrysanthemum flower.
Hi friends, I'm Olga Koelsch, watercolor artist, teacher and a book author. Welcome to my studio.
I will use alizarin crimson as my main paint. I would also like to mix it for the middle part with orange. I have cadmium orange. Make it a bit warmer, more on the coral shade. And I grab a little bit of this mix and dilute it. I imagine where will be the flower center, where all the petals connect to a stem. I'm thinking that it will be around this spot. So my goal will be to bring all the petals and imaginary petals to this spot. And I start with very diluted and small C strokes. I think I can dilute it a little bit more. So creating variety. And I always keep in mind this flower center. I can't see each and every petal coming to this point, but I have to keep in mind this direction. So once I painted a number of very light petals, I can switch to my a bit brighter mix, add another row with brighter paints, and I can let it dry for a moment, this upper part, and I will start to arrange all these petals which are growing a little bit aside. I still have in mind this flower center, but right now I'm mostly busy with side petals. Right now I just create the tops of the petals, just pressing my brush against the paper, creating small, a little bit shaped, like comma, very fat comma strokes. And then with the tip of the brush I connect those commas to the middle. Very fine lines. And then I have a couple of petals which are very long. So I start with the tip of the brush and apply a little bit of pressure on my brush. Tip of the brush, a little bit of pressure on my brush. And I want to focus more on the left. I want to bring most of the weight of the flower to the left. Therefore, I create more and more those brush strokes for the tips of the petals. And now I can just arrange with them where it feels nice and beautiful. And I keep in mind the shape of the flower. It should be a big round shape. And I begin to add a bit of darker colors onto these brush strokes. Not to everyone. Make some accents and keep some of them very light. Same on the opposite side. Basically long C looking brush strokes. Couple of them are pretty long. And try to add this comma brush stroke on their tips. I switch mostly to alizarin crimson. Now I would like to add another row of the petals. I use my medium diluted mix. And I create another row like this. And everything I paint, I connect. I bring to the flower center. But it shouldn't be like a dot or something. You can cover it also with petals. And we can also see a bit of petals on the background. We can see just the top part. And now we are not painting comma brush strokes, we place our brush more horizontally. You can try different variations, how you paint it. Create a roll. Let's add a bit more of accents. I use alizarin crimson. I will make it darker with the help of ultramarine blue, and I add some very dark brush strokes for some petals. What's the most dark part is the inner side of the petals of the left group, so therefore I pick up nice spots, convincing spots, and add my juicy dark mix. I can add a bit of darkness to the front spots, a bit around. So the idea is to create a big nice shape using variety of brush strokes. Now I would like to use more warm hue, so I will add cadmium orange and add a bit of orange paints on the top and smaller lines around. I want to make the right part make it a little bit unfocused, so I add basically same brush strokes but very diluted, almost invisible paints, just making it all disappearing somewhere, as if you have a camera which is focused right on this angle. And, of course we can add some greenery. I will mix my sap green with alizarin crimson. I imagine where the stem connects to the flower, same point. Then I can add a stem. I can let it all mix. If you like, we can add a couple of leaves. I don't want leaves being the focus, so I add a lot of water around and just basically improvising with the greenery. As a final touch, I can add a bit more of juicy, bright brush strokes on one corner, creamy, dark, juicy. I try to avoid being symmetrical, so I purposefully regroup my flower to the left and some very abstract, delicate veins in the greenery, just to connect this green part. And our chrysanthemum is ready.
Thank you so much for painting with me. I hope you enjoyed the process. I'm looking forward for your comments. What would you like to paint next? And see you soon. Bye bye.